What's good? At least I know I ain't ashy. Lonnie, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on? Beautiful people. What's good? Tanya up in here. Erica up in here. Opal up in here. Hey, Alice. Larnett. Natalie. Click share for me, please. Click share for me. Let's get everybody involved. Good morning, Janine. Michelle Williams up in here. What's good? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Who else I got? Tasha B. Latrice Beverly. Opal said, miss my morning lives. Love you too, baby. Hey, Jan. Stacy up in here. Thank you, Lonnie. What's going on? Latia. Ebony. What's up, baby? Sharita. What's going on, Jay Crawford? Now, let me give you something good. Hey, Nancy Williams. We got everything working. We got the YouTube channel working. We got the Facebook Live working. Good morning, everybody. I have two life challenges for you. Two of them. So let me give you your two. Okay. Now, the first one is my no snap challenge. You can't snap on nobody, y'all. You just can't be snapping on everybody. So basically, you can't lose your cool. You can't lose your mind. You can't say the first thing that comes to your mind. You can't have a Carl Thomas-like Wednesday. You can't have an emotional Wednesday. Tell me what's the use in holding on if we can't be friends? Why? He's emotional. And that's how you can't be today. You can't be all emotional. You can't be all up in your feelings today. You got to maintain control the entire day. Again, this is a 24-hour challenge where you just can't lose it. Because you already know people gonna try you. Because you have some people in your life who just live to get on your last one. That nerve. Some people kind of are like that. They just want to get on your nerves. They just want to get a reaction. Well, shoot, I'm having a bad day. Let me say something to A. Michelle Stubbs. Let me piss her off. Let me get her upset. And then that'll make me feel better about myself because I'm already having a bad day. So all I'm going to do is just transfer emotion. So whatever I'm feeling, I'm going to pass it on to Lonnie Evans. I'm going to pass that thing on to Natalie. Shoot, I'm going to pass that thing on to Jay up here. I'm going to pass it on. Because I don't want that feeling. It's kind of like a quarterback who hands off to a running back. See, that ball is symbolic of my current feeling. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand off my current feeling to somebody else. Again, don't take the hand off. Don't take the hand off. Just be like, nah, you can keep that. So that's what I need for you to do today. Don't take the hand off. Because again, people are always trying to pass off their stuff to you. I want to make, how many times you ever been, in an argument with somebody and somebody, said something offhand to you that hurt your feelings. And then in the end, that person basically said, well, you know what? I really didn't mean that, but I just wanted to make you feel like how I was feeling. It's the same deal. Tell them to hold on to that. We don't need that. We good. We good. We all right. We don't even need all of that. So we ain't gonna accept the transfer. That's okay. We good. So maintain your power. Maintain your composure. Again, a lot of things you might not have is due to not having discipline. So guess what? This is going to be an exercise in discipline. This is an exercise in discipline. Because again, a lot of people have lost a lot of stuff or never attained anything because the lack of discipline when it comes to your emotional self. You may have lost out on relationships because you were slick with the mouth and you just said the first thing that came to your mouth, came to your mind. You might not, you might have lost a job because you always quick to say something to your supervisor. Or, you might have missed out on opportunities because, the minute it got a little bit hard and a little bit tough, you get all emotional and then they just like, shoot, let me wave you away. You too much. So this is an exercise in discipline. Taking back control of your power. And your power is your feelings. How you feel about how you can maintain control. Again, if you've talked yourself out of blessings, and you have, if you've talked yourself out of your stuff because of your feelings or your current situation in terms of how you were feeling at the time, boom, this exercise is for you. Now, the second one. The second one. I love this one, and I tell you why. This is more like a reminder challenge. So basically, whenever you start having like little negative feelings and you have like little negative thoughts, this is what I like to call the shutdown challenge. I'm going to need for you to shut down those little negative feelings, those little negative thoughts that you have in your mind. So anytime you have a negative thought, I need for you to shut it down immediately, quickly, and effectively. So whenever you have some doubt going on, shut it down instantly. Do not let that thing linger because, again, thoughts are like seeds. They eventually grow. That's why you have to be careful about who you talk to, who you share your stuff with, because, again, they're going to plant a seed of doubt. Then it's going to sprout the moment, you face a little adversity. So I'm going to need for you, I'm calling this the shutdown challenge. So it's on you to basically remind yourself that there's nothing that can come against you that you're not greater than. See, sometimes you got to remind yourself of your strength and your power. Anytime you get ready to do something awesome, here comes that voice. You remember you tried that last time and you failed. Shut it down. Okay? And this is your retort. Sometimes you got to retort that voice. And you got to be like, okay, that was last time. I wasn't ready for it last time. I admit that. But I'm ready for it now. I've prepared for this moment. And I'm ready to accept the challenges of this moment. You got to retort that negative voice that likes to, remind you of certain things, certain, past failures. You got to have some quick comebacks. It's amazing. You have quick comebacks for people that you're involved with, but you don't have quick comebacks for yourself. You know how to shut other people down, but you don't know how to shut yourself down. So I'm going to need for you to learn how and work on today how to shut that voice down. When you get a negative, you shut it down with a positive. You shut it down with a positive. Also, last thing before I let you go. And this was on me today too. Okay. Last thing. It wasn't even supposed to be a third one, but let me give you a third one. Okay. Don't look back. Don't look back. Again, this is for somebody. Don't look back. Whatever you've left behind, it could be that person. It could be that thing that had you bound up, had you about losing your mind up in here. Whatever you've left behind, don't look back. Keep moving forward. Whatever issues you had when you were younger, don't look back. Stay focused on your forward. Because there's a reason why, you've gone through. See, whenever you hear people say, I've gone through, okay, make sure you go all the way through and out. You don't get bonus points or brownie points for going through. But when you go through, I need for you to come out. Feel me on that. I don't need you to keep going through. I need for you to come on out. But in order for you to come on now, you can't look back at the thing that you done left. You can't look back at the thing you done got over. You can't look back at the people you've outgrown. You go through, but get out. Make it out. Just don't. I'm continuously going through. When a person is consistently going through something, it lets me know you don't have a closer's mentality. If I'm going to go through something, I'll be damned if I go back through it again. Go back through the same thing again. Having the same storm again. Go through, get out. But whatever you do, whenever you make it out and whenever you done cross the finish line or whenever you've gotten to that place of being good, don't look back. Don't look back. Stay forward. Stay locked in on the things that you want. See, that's forward thinking. It's staying locked in on the things that you want. When you look back, you're focused and fixated on the things that you don't want. Things that you ran away from, things that you've left behind. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. There's probably somebody out there who's thinking, should I get back in this relationship? And, people change. And, maybe this time. You've already read the book. You've already seen that movie. You've already seen that movie. You've written, you've produced, you starred in, you've co-starred in that production before. If it made you go through something and you made it out, don't go back. It's kind of like escaping prison. Don't escape prison only to look back and be like, you know what? Prison wasn't so bad. And then you just scoot back to the place that you ran away from, that you escaped from. And I'm sure that's somebody's situation. You done escaped prison, then went through, then ran through the woods. Then ran through the trees, hopped the fences, got over the fence, then cleared and made it to the next county. You look back and say within yourself, well, my friend's back there. You know what? Prison wasn't so bad. You know what? I think I'll go back. Now, how dumb did that sound? But a lot of y'all are living that stupidity right now. You done got through something that made it all the way out, then you get caught looking backwards. Stop looking backwards. Keep looking forward. Because your blessing and all your good stuff is in front of you, not back behind you. The stuff back behind you is the stuff you've already outran and outlasted. Be thankful that you've outran and outlasted those things. But don't go back to the things that made you go through. We tired of going through. We ain't going through nothing no more. And for those who have bought into the fact of, maybe my life is meant to be dramatic. No, it's not meant to be dramatic. Drama is on TV. I'm on TV. I'm on TV. Your life is supposed to be like TV. It's not supposed to be dramatic. Again, you're the author of your own life. You have the pen and pad to your life. Script out your life, live out your life, but live it in peace, joy, and happiness versus drama. And when you look back, you're looking back at your drama. We're looking at peace and prosperity. That's the neighborhood we want to live in. Peace and prosperity where, you're not dealing with drama every day, dealing with people who don't mind making because their life is hard and they want to hand it off to you. Go through, get out. Go through, make it out. Don't look back. The only reason you should look back is to tell that story to somebody else. You know what? I was jacked up about 10 years ago. Let me tell you what I went through. That's the only time you look back. It's when you're either talking to somebody face to face or you up on somebody's stage giving your testimony, basically being like, you know what? I was addicted to drugs. I was in a bad relationship. I was broke. I didn't know how I was going to make it through. I didn't have no passion. I didn't have no vision of my life. But look at me today. That's the only reason why you look back. Is to tell that story to somebody else who might be bound and in the same spot that you were in 5, 10, 15 years ago. That's the only reason why you look back. So let's work. This is the life part. This is the life homework. So those are the 3 things I need for you to do. Stop stressing. You know, don't be snapping on people. Have control of your emotions. Okay? Second part, learn how to shut that voice down, that negative voice down. And last thing, third thing, don't look back. Lock in, focus on your forward. Stop looking back. Ain't nothing back there. Ain't nothing back there. But anyway, let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm going to give you your move of the day. Actually, I'm going to give you your challenge of the day. Probably in the next 3 minutes, so stay tuned. We're going to have a challenge of the day as a family. I think you're going to love it. So I will see y'all in a few minutes. Love y'all. And let's work on those 3 things. Let's go. Love y'all. See y'all in about 3 more minutes.